Hi everyone. So just wanted to give a quick update on what happened with my project. This was supposed to be somewhere near the final build, and obviously it doesn't work as expected. I went ahead and built this thing out of wire and epoxy putty, and it's very strong. It's a good platform for turning it, and as you can see, it does turn, albeit with still a lot of friction, something that I never managed to overcome. Trouble is that these two surfaces don't mate very well. Basically, they are not made to fit inside one another. Doesn't matter if I cut some slots in the inner one and try to fit it and make it conform, they need to be really precise. Plus the fact that, in these holes there's this, change of slope. It's really hard to make them fit as expected. Plus the contact surface is a lot, so, lots of friction, and it doesn't cut. The thing is that I think that the mistakes I made were in the previous phases, in the brainstorming / troubleshooting phase. Because you see, when I thought about the project, I already had in mind what the finished product should look like. And I fell in love with the idea, and I stuck with it, and I spent way more than you think on this thing. I polished everything. I put graphite in it. I just tried to bend it and conform it and make it fit. And I'm sure that in an industrial environment you could just CAD design this thing and create a press that makes it fit really well. I still don't know that the scissoring action would really work, because if you think about a scissor, you really need the two surfaces to first mate really well, and secondly press on each other really hard so as to not let anything slip inside. So friction again. So I don't think it would work. But even if it did, it's just a lot of work. It's like something that's deceptive. It looks easy, but it actually isn't. I even went as far as try to put razor blades in it. So I took these, I don't know if you can see, these were like what's inside of one disposable razor blade, and I tried to stick them with epoxy, but again, the weird shape that it has means that it has to change curvature a few times, and it's really hard to clamp. And after it flung like 3 of them to my face, I decided to call it quits, basically. So yeah, I think that the thing that I can learn from this is just try to be more flexible. When I defined what the requisites that it should have, the requirements, I already thought it had to have a spring inside and have a clicking action that you just one click and everything is cut. But I should have made a step back and thought, okay, what it does need to do is be self-cleaning. So I should have kept an open mind and different possibilities, and tread lightly on each one of them. And I was so sure that it was a good idea that I just went blindly inside of it. And hopefully next time I will learn from my mistakes and be more flexible, and actually, as the saying goes, you can't polish a turd, basically. And that's what I tried to do for days already. Well, have a good one. Ciao.